Do
Turn your volume up so you can hear the sound on your game. So do you have the sound capture?
just really a little tester game there. Get warmed up.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't do a lot early game. They're gonna be mono red, yeah. Of course they were. The Doomscar on some sort of curve is kind of cool. Okay, yeah, they can annex on 3 if they get tokens back. Faceless Haven. Roberto. Oh no.
See, mono reds can so annoyingly.
I usually don't mind to see it coming, but they were on the play with the 1 and 2 drop. Yeah.
Yeah. This my deck's a lot slower, so when we see it, it's frightening.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So my options would be to foretell the Doomscar and play it on 3, or you can just put a chunky Fade Wishes out there now and start slowing down the damage, which doesn't sound like the option in War.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Melitus. My Lattice. Oh yeah, play it. Love it. So, does it even make it the most appropriate move now to play the Doomscar on 3? And the answer is not really.
Well, it's not an instant though. So you're gonna learn attacking again.
For another 3, I'm at 14.
And pull
The
something else.
the two treacherous blessings in my hand are gonna be poison if I want to play them and draw cards and oof. But we do have to say, why don't you slow down over there?
Yeah, he's just gonna keep
I'm surprised he didn't annex or something this turn. Honestly, they probably have a Bone Crusher, a 3 damage to target creature, etc. You know, here's the plan. We're gonna try and put down the Archon there, because if they might have 2 spells to deal with it, I suspect that they probably do. If not, we're gonna get some lifelink happening. Yeah. Wham. Stu, do, do, do. Turban. Love this trick. Putting a stop on the upkeep there so I can cast Omen of the Sea when my land untaps again, even though I had nothing on board. Yada yada yada. Another Roberto. Yerp.
Wow.
Was that appropriate, or he must have been out of gas? I'd say.
Must have. You putting stops on your upkeep, but he was like, bye.
He was like, huh?
Fuck this.
Cool. Alright. I don't think anybody's here.
Is there a way you can check your viewers?
Only when I go back to the other window.
Yeah, so we need to have 2 monitors.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, we need a better. Well, we have space on the desk there now.
Mm.
We just don't have a monitor.
Yeah, I won't know if they're there unless they go in the chat.
So how can you interact with chat instantaneously?
Using hotkeys to jump into the window or whatever.
No,
And
I mean, if there's a delay,
another Yorion.
they're seeing what you're doing
Yeah.
several seconds behind.
You're not. Yeah.
So they're not reacting in real time.
Yeah. Which is.
I don't think that's typical.
Yeah.
I think that people get softwares and computers that can do it. Well, I don't think that's typical.
Oh. Shit. Didn't I play the wrong thing? This isn't good. Because. Oh well. Demir Yorion? I'm not totally. Yeah, that's the kind of shit we didn't want to see. Oh, that's nice. No. I don't think I want you to take a look at my mate. And if he's not playing white, then he's not playing ECD and, you know, that whole business. So we're gonna... Yeah, okay, so it is the Sultai version. Very good. We should be very concerned. Nobody knows. I totally understand. Yes, don't even worry about it. Not so worried about taking that. Ah, I see you've also. Yeah, but... Nice. If not, then the laughter kind of speaks for itself. When you work from home. Yeah. Get out of here with all your lands. Ah, says bottom with you. You got another land. Okay. He's got 7 online now. I assume he's gonna ultimatum, and then we say GG's. He could pull out like Cure Best Sea God, Alrund's Epiphany, and Vorinclex. Vorinclex shuts off ECD, which is a problem, although I got the Heartless Act to answer it. The Kiora. Actually, I can use ECD on that. So even if he has it, it's not totally GG. Seagate Restoration. That's a mouthful. Right. Okay. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it wouldn't be safe from a dispute if that's what he was holding open, unless I play this. And if in case he does go for the ultimatum combo, the old Wamba Dombo, Lamba Jamba, as Andy would say if he's around. He's got the little Wolf Willow there. Because enchanting lands has been coming back as a thing, and that the pesky snow land and the barrens. I think there might be 2 Field of Ruin in this deck here, and if I love blowing up something that they slap Wolfwillow Haven in there. It's good laughs. So last turn I could have did the second Yorion loop it, and I would profit by an Omen of the Sea. Not feeling like blocking that 3 either. Why haven't you done your ultimatum yet? I think he thinks I'm holding a counterspell. Or no! The Doomscar I foretold! He thinks the Doomscar is Assad coming.
Oh, interesting.
And he's like, I want to fish through my deck, but what's that little thing there? It's for the mono reds, and the mono whites, and the mono greens. Gotta eat your greens. Okay. This game is kind of really stagnant for someone that has like 8 cards in hand either way, you know, both of us. But I suppose it takes 4 Yorion chomps to take out 20, or four lava axes is all you need, is what me and my buddy Andy sometimes say.
Yeah.
4 lava axes is all you need to win the game. So I might be sacking my Yorion to the Foretold if he has some sort of instant. But my thinking is he's just going to discard a land.
Why don't you just sack the Doom?
Oh, I think it's going to finally go off on his turn. He's got no permanence. I thought he could have played one and fuck with me, and I wouldn't have had a response. But he was just like, one card. I've got like 10.
Right.
And no max hand size because the Seagate.
Yeah, that's right.
Wah, wah. And another Seagate. How very greedy of you.
Wow.
That's a lot of cards. Hopefully you got what you needed.
Are you going to be able to win this?
No, I don't know, honestly. I thought this would have been over a while back, but he's sitting in Seagates and...
I mean, he's almost all tapped out.
Yeah, it's like he had... I know my Esper Yorion is a slow deck, and he had time to maybe play 2 Seagate restorations and nothing but that 2 turns in a row, but I kind of expected him to be doing more with like the 10, 20 cards, you know?
Counter?
Yep. They would definitely be running counter spells, the Sultai version of the Yorion. Yar.
He's real afraid of that one he thinks is a counter in your hand.
Yaha. And as long as I have other instant speed things that I can respond whatever with.
You can trick him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am gonna do something about boppity skippity there. The Skyclave token.
Yeah.
Jiminy skippity.
You got the Yorion
Uh,
but you wanted to attack.
yeah, totally,
Yes,
totally. And also something me and Andy say, we'll let him sweat, even though my option here, the Heartless Act that it was giving me priority for, wasn't relevant. We let him sweat and just say, oh, I'll let that resolve.
That's
They're
right.
like, what? What do you mean? Interesting. How very interesting.
Yeah.
So he ultimatums when he realizes I've tapped enough mana. He maybe putting the ECD tax on him isn't gonna help. But if he taps out for the
Ultimatum, you've got something.
indeed in the form of ECD and stuff,
Yeah.
and I could probably ECD and then you're in same turn, and just get that and then get rid of that and then and hope Ashiok takes over. But I mean, you can't imagine they don't have the answer in all those cards.
Yeah.
Do. Shadow's Verdict. Nice. Nice. Which leaves you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, my friend. But not ultimatumy mana. Foreign Clex. How very Oh, I didn't keep up Heartless Act mana! The 1 turn! Oh no! Yeah. Shit.
You want Dancing in the Woods instead?
I sure do.
Yours too.
Um.
We can find out.
Oh,
would
I
it be
should.
better to ECD to get a creature back?
Yes, it would. But Vorinclex's ability is why that didn't tick up either. And I should have put a stop on my upkeep and killed it before this went off at the start of my main or whatever.
Right.
Shit, I kind of forgot about that.
Oopsie-doopsies.
That was a little oopsie doopsie.
You're not gonna scry and see what we got going on? Maybe you draw into something.
Sure.
Well, you definitely didn't want those.
No.
Hilarious.
And that's fine.
Yeah. We can look later.
A second Vorinclex would be actually really inconvenient. Dude, let them sweat. I'll let that resolve. But I should have playing the Omen of the Sea. Oh, that was it was a land after.
Oh.
Well then, fair enough. I considered casting the Omen of the Sea before he got to exile the top card, like you might sometimes to a robber and bait them with. Oh, the motherfucker! That's a very perfect card to play right now, isn't it? Although Doomscar is, jeez, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Why don't you?
Okay, I guess before damage, because you're tapped out.
Yeah.
We can get that out of here. Yeah.
Well, you could draw that. You'll draw another card in a second anyway.
Yeah. We won't say no to that, because that can take back over the game too. To sizzle.
So we'll have to make
But now he knows that I didn't have the saw it coming, and he's like, "Fuck! I've been playing around.
Totally, that's probably super.
I've been playing around that forever."
Yeah.
To search for things like Vorinclex and Cure Best of Sea Gods, but here, my man is just here hard casting them like the Seagate restorations.
Yeah.
Not playing the deck the way the deck is meant to be played, but like don't have another Vorinclex, please.
Yorion in hand?
Yes, he does, yeah.
Because he could bounce to Sea God.
Yep. Which he is appearing not to be interested in. Because he tapped too many mana. Oh, let's see that mitt! I've been waiting! Give it to me! Give it! Give it! Give it! Oh, there's nothing super exciting there. So that's a bunch of duds.
Six should have been probably though.
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do like that. So if we do 1 Jibby Jibby,
That's it all.
then he has to use the board wipe, the shadows, whatever, but gotta be fun. Everything in mine taps down this turn, though, which I kind of forgot about. No, it doesn't, because I took care of the Best of Sea God.
How did you make so many creatures?
Whenever an enchantment enters. I will take that Kaya, which is a weird tech that I've been using in this deck.
Take that too, yeah?
Yeah, because why not? Kaya is a weird tech that I've been using because the +1, the ghost form counter, is actually really cool on Yorion, it's cool on Skyclave, and on the 4 Fate Wishes I'm running in this deck, because everyone loves sprouting through their sideboard, obviously. So, in order, you gotta lay a land, you got a Shadow's Verdict, because you don't want all that...
Top decked it?
What?
That ultimatum?
The ultimatum? Is it even the right colors? Yeah, Sultai, I feel like it is.
Because we just looked into his hand.
And we just looked into his hand, so it would be it would be very disappointing if after all that time dancing back and forth. But I didn't think so. Oh, maybe. Yorion. What's up?
Is that all you got, bud?
No, he can get rid of one of those. No, he can't, because I left the Eliminate in his hand, knowing that it couldn't really target Archon or Yorion. What's up? No more cultivating. You're done cultivating. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Is it GG?
Yeah. No, because I don't have the damage on board this turn. I
Yes,
wish
you
I had.
do.
No, that's 7.
4 and 4.
3.
Oh. Any direct to the face?
No. Bam, 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 bam.
Why didn't you Vanishing Light as the only?
I'm going to.
Oh. Oh.
Wait for the piece of resistance. It's not always great to banish Yorions with the Banishing Light and stuff like that, and I find a lot of high-level players don't use Banishing Light because Skyclave Apparition is the thing that exiles it, and it's got valuable Enter the Battlefield effect. People, let's save the Archon from everything. Because the ghost form counter is if it dies or becomes exiled, so it's super handy. I got into a weird Yorion loop with the 2 Yorions, and